Well, good morning, everyone. Here we are starting another week of virtual preschool, and I'm so glad that you decided to join me for circle time today. All right, so let's figure out what the day is today. So what was the last day of school we had? Yeah, it was Friday. So then we have the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So today is Monday. That is right. So let's move that frog over to Monday. There we go. And what is the name of our month? Yes, November. So let's go ahead and count those numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Comes next. 14. So let's see here. Brown, yellow, orange. Brown. So a 14 on an orange. Wait, sorry, yellow. What am I saying? A yellow turkey, right? So let's see here. 12, 13, 14. What's going to come next? 15. And brown, yellow, orange. Brown, yellow, orange. Yes. So a 15 on an orange turkey. And we still need to do one more. That was Saturday, Sunday. So 13, 14, 15. What comes next? 16. And let's see. Brown, yellow, orange. Brown, yellow, orange. Brown. That is right. So a 16 on a brown turkey. All right. So let's say the date today. Today is Monday, November 16th. I cannot believe it is November 16th already. I just can't. The time is going by so quickly. All right, so now we need to figure out the weather. So everyone needs to look out their window and see if it is foggy or windy or stormy or sunny or cloudy or snowy or partly cloudy or rainy. All right, so you remember that it can be more than one kind of weather in a day, don't forget. All right, now you'll need to kind of step out the door to feel what it feels like outside. Does it feel cool? Does it feel warm? Does it feel cold? Or does it feel hot? All right, so you figure out the weather at your house today. All right, so last week we finished up talking about the different food groups, remember? So this week we're talking about something I bet a lot of you know a lot about, and that is shapes. All right, so we're talking about shapes this week, and I have some pretty cool books to read to you. This one is a really sweet book. I borrowed this one from the library. I actually hadn't read it before today. So let's see what it's called. I wonder if anyone's read it before. It's called Square Cat. Oh my goodness, I've never seen a square cat before. Have you? Well, apparently there's one in this book. So let's find out about this square cat. Eula was a square cat. Even her tail, look at that. Even her tail is kind of a square shape. She longed to be a round cat like her friends Patsy and Maud. But Eula was square. Life wasn't easy for a square cat. Got a little tear there. Mouse holes were impossible, and when Eula tipped over, it was hard to get back up. Eula was invisible in a city, and her favorite circle skirt didn't fit quite right. Red shoes made her look short. There's her red shoes. And stripes were just plain wrong, up and down or back and forth. Eula was unhappy as a square cat. So unhappy that she lost her purr. Oh no. Patsy and Maud tried to make Eula feel round. They gave her hoop earrings and a beehive hat. Patsy painted red rouge circle on one of Eula's cheeks. Maud painted the other. All together, Patsy, Maud, and Eula rounded their lips and sang, ooh, while they skipped in circles eating donuts. Well, that doesn't sound too bad to me. I like donuts. And they're round. Eula began to feel round till she tripped and tipped over. Oh no. Which, as you know, is not good for a square cat. Poor Eula. They gave Patsy and Maud an idea, or that gave Patsy and Maud an idea. They each slipped into a box. They became square cats, just like Eula. They showed Eula that a checkerboard sweater with a pillbox hat looked dazzling on a square cat, and how a painting of a square cat is priceless. As for mouse holes, they are impossible for all cats, round or square. Eula was surprised she didn't know that. That's right, cats are too big to fit in a mouse hole. Doesn't matter what their shape is, right? Patsy and Maud showed Eula that square cats are easy to stack. Our natural billboards, see, stack, and there's a billboard for Joe's Pizza, and our excellent square dancers. Have you all heard of square dancing? If not, you can look. I'm sure there's probably YouTube videos of it. Eula jumped with joy, tipped, and got stuck, like always. Oh dear. Patsy and Maud jumped and tipped too, and got stuck next to Eula. Stuck flat on their square backs, the three cats gazed into the blue sky. Only a square cat could have this view. Eula purred. Patsy and Maud smiled. So she got her purr back. Not so bad to be a square cat after all. All right, so let me show you some of the things in our packet this week. We've done these before. These are Q-tip painting. These are all different shapes. We have a trapezoid, a pentagon, a parallelogram, an octagon, a hexagon, a triangle, a rectangle, a circle, and a square like Eula. All right, so you remember, you can choose whatever color paint you want, or more than one color. So I just brought over some yellow because I happen to have that out. And I'm just going to pour a little into another container so it's easier to get at. All right, and then I'm going to use my Q-tip, dip it in just a little paint, right? And I'm going to put one dot in each of my little circles. And I'm not going to do the whole thing right now. I'm just going to do this one row. All right, so there we have it. You can see my yellow dots in the little circles. All right, so that is one activity for you in your packet this week. Oopsie, I knocked that paint over. All right, and then we also have some cutting practice. We have a bunch of different shapes that you can cut. Now see, you can see there are several different ones on each page to cut. You can cut all of them if you want, or you can just cut one. At school, we usually do these too, and I usually just have the kids cut the big one. But if you want to cut the small ones too, you can. So I'm just going to take this first page off like that, make it easier. And I'm going to remember how to hold my scissors with my thumb up, right? In one hand. Usually you use your favorite hand to do it. All right, you're going to hold the paper with your helper hand. Take your scissors with your thumb up and cut on the dotted lines. And see how I'm using my helper hand to turn the paper as I go? It's easier to turn the paper than it is like to try to do this, right? To try to move my hand. It's easier to turn the paper and then keep going. All right, so turn the paper and keep going. And there is one of my squares. All right, so we have a bunch of different shapes for you to cut out. You can use these for whatever you want when you're done. Maybe you could color in them or glue them onto something, whatever you would like. All right, so that is what I have to show you today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see some of you at 10:30 for small group time. And we will be probably doing, hopefully, we'll see how much time we have. We're going to try to do another kind of scavenger hunt this week, okay? And talk about some shapes. All right, so have a great day. I will see you all later and come back for circle time on Wednesday. All right? Bye, everyone.